Had some thoughts today on the keep an open mind topic and why would you use my channel. I mean, I know my channel doesn't appeal in the same way others may, or it's only just getting started, so I don't really know that, but I figured that. And that's because my channel is oriented at people who want to come to their own conclusions, not just be told what to think, not just find someone attractive, charismatic, convincing, authoritative and just accept what they say, or just assume that the television has the best people telling you what to think and they've done all their research. Instead, yes, you can watch all that, but everyone's always saying do your own research, especially if you're in some kind of investment. And that can be spiritual investment if you're on the spiritual path. It could be monetary investment if you're trying to protect your wealth from the way that it sort of whittles away these days. But if you, through inflation, if you're trying to make money investing, if you're trying to make money just by getting a job, and then you have to kind of follow someone who, if you're working for someone else as an employee, the best kind of employee is someone who questions the authority of their employer. Not for all employers, some don't want that, but some reward that because they see value in different opinions and people who do have original thoughts. So honing your mind, honing your process so that you arrive maybe at somewhere even unique to you, that new, and that is valuable to all the people around you. You're like, they're in a room, imagine you're in a room of hundreds of people and there's some teacher and he's saying, isn't there anyone that has an original thought here, that has thought about this? Anyone? And everyone's just afraid to speak up. But you have thought about it, and you have a different opinion, and you pipe up and say, yes, I have, and this is what I think. That it's not about impressing people, but if you're in the process of learning, you're supposed to be thinking about things. So I'm not trying to teach you how to think. I'm just trying to share different ways that I've found of looking at things from different angles and perspectives. Like, for example, I studied music and I was mostly self-taught. We all have teachers and books that are written by teachers, so the idea of being self-taught is a little bit of an illusion. Everything around you is teaching you, and there are teachers. But the process of being alone, working with the material, is what self-taught means. You're not like in a kind of program where they're measuring everything and telling you if it's right or wrong. You might figure out your own way of playing the guitar, for example, a different technique, which is bad, but you also might figure out one by some miracle that is unique and good and allows you to do things that make you sound a little bit different. And there was this thing about modes that took me a long time to learn, and I had to hear a lot of different ways of understanding them until they made sense, because it was too easy. It was like, this scale of 7 notes has 7 different sounds. It has a sad scale, it has a kind of a country bluesy one, it has a happy one, it has a kind of dissonant one, and it has a one that feels a bit like kind of adventure and flying. It has all these kind of tonalities and harmonies that are used in composition of music. But it's the same 7 notes. It's just the order you play them in, and the notes that are you're playing against, that creates this sort of effect. And it just took, I don't know, a few years of looking at it from all different angles until it made sense.